Hi everyone, here we are back in my garage for part 2 of a garage declutter, tidy and organise. As you can see, the tidy half from my last video is already looking messy again with my daughter's drum set. She has pulled it all out to give it a good clean, which is very much needed. It's interesting, hey, how when you start cleaning and tidying, it actually motivates other people in the household to do the same thing. It's a bit of a pain having the drum kit in here. She's such an awesome drummer, and it's important for us mamas to support and encourage our kids' interests and passions. Before I start pulling things out on this other side of the garage, I'm just going to get a load of washing into the dryer and get a bulky weighted blanket into the washing machine. I do have life goals to one day do a big makeover in this laundry area, but in the meantime, it just has to be functional. As you can see, I have a lot that needs to be folded and distributed into the bedrooms, but we will get to that eventually today. I don't know about what is common in your own country, but garages in New Zealand quite often do not end up with cars in them. A lot of garages have the laundry in them, like mine. They might be used for storage for all of the stuff we can't fit in the main house. Might have a pool or table tennis table in them, and it's not uncommon for them to be converted into another bedroom or living space, especially when the garage is already joined to the house like mine here, with a proper internal door access. I'm also just going to be moving all of the drum kit to the other side of the room so that I can make a start on this decluttering. So I was really pleased with what I accomplished on the first half of my garage. These types of decluttering jobs quite often feel very overwhelming to even start, but it doesn't have to be finished in one day, especially if you are doing it, by yourself like I was. Most families would have to spread it out over a weekend or a long weekend to get a big job like this done. But I was really ruthless and decluttered 2 Christmas trees, a pool, old carpet and underlay, cushions, amongst other bits and bobs. They were items that I was just in the right mindset to be able to think unemotionally about them and just see them as objects that were causing frustration to have to store, really. And even better, I managed to take them straight to the second-hand store in the pouring rain, but it did feel really great to get it all out of the house. I've got my forever friend and extreme nosy Parker, Sully, here with me today. Like he is in most of my videos, he is very much a people type of cat. This box I'm decluttering has been in the back of my car for months and then got moved into the garage where it has been sitting for another few months. I've got this old green IKEA box here that I will use as a decluttering box. I don't need it anymore. Most of the items in this cardboard box are really good David Walliams kids books, and I had promised a work colleague that I would pass them on to her. So I'm just going to stack them all into a reusable shopping bag, and hopefully another family will get enjoyment from them. Next, I'm just moving these gardening tools into the bucket together. Some of these are not actually mine, but my dad has been helping me with some bits around the outside of my house, and he likes to leave things here just in case they need to be used again. And then the bike with extremely flat tyres and the lawnmower get dragged outside so I can start to do some sweeping. Thank goodness it is dry out today and not torrential rain like it has been in the past few days. a long while now, I've dried clothes on 2 clothes racks in my garage. Long term, I think it would be great to have something mounted on the wall to make the most of the vertical space in here. And those kind of wall hanging racks are easy to come by, but I would need some help to install them as the wall is brick. But it would certainly help with space down here for sure. Next, I'm sorting out the top of this corner cupboard here. The iron basically doesn't ever get used, so that can go into the cupboard. On top, I keep minimal laundry products really. I have a basket with rags and wash bags in it. And then I have a oxygen whitening granule, a spot cleaner, a deodorizing liquid for my son's smelly work uniform, white vinegar, which I find works well as fabric softener and for odors, and a box of wash powder. I usually just get what's on special for wash powder. The top needed a really good wipe down. It had dust and cobwebs all over it. And my daughter said it made her feel so happy to look at it now. So there's a cause and effect outcome if ever there was one. These containers I'm going to declutter, even though they may potentially have a use in the future. But they have been sitting here for years actually now, and they are so cheap to replace if I ever did miss them. But I don't think I am going to miss them. Next is to tackle this pile of washing. It's the age-old problem of having a system that works great up until the part where you have to put the clothes away, and my household is no different here. The top was actually quite dusty under the basket, so this all got a wipe down, and then I carried on with a little more sweeping and wiping of the shelves above the dryer just on the wall there. These were bad and really needed a proper heavy degreaser type of wash down, but I was running out of time as I had a family event I had to get to, so it was just a quick wipe over today that I was able to do. And then, of course, the more you look, the more you see, and I just noticed that there was some greasy, sort of grimy marks on the side and the front of the freezer that I've got downstairs here. So I just gave that a little bit of a wipe over as well. So here we are at the end of 2 weekends worth of decluttering, tidying and organising. I didn't actually spend 4 whole days doing this, but it did need to be spread out so that my brain could cope with it. It is a lot when you are doing these big tasks by yourself. So I do applaud you if you are, and you can be proud of yourself for these small wins. I titled this video a finished project ... for the moment, because of course the job is never finished. There are things in here that I know I could be moving on and decluttering, but all in good time it will get done. The main thing I notice when I walk in here now is the space. A big open space that you can actually swing your arms in. I do have the drum set pushed to the side, so that will all get pulled out again in no time. But at the moment, I will just enjoy the space and tidy laundry area. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you managed to get stuck into your own garage over Easter, and I will see you very soon. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.